So Trump says Americans must go back to work, even if many may get sick and die. Now, you know that, I guess, to Trump and those people who seeking after money, that's a bold statement. That's a big leadership statement because it's all about the bottom line. It's all about money. On the other hand, if it were about people, you wouldn't have to stretch it like this, and every need would be met. But that's just a thought I'd throw out there. I really wanted to say to you, ladies and gentlemen, is that we have to be careful because we are susceptible to believing what people say to us. We can be deceived. Even the best of us, the ones that think we're so smart, we can be deceived. Believe anything. I remember years ago when I first started using social media, some of the first people that I ran across were Alex Jones and Lou Dobbs and George Shapiro. I guess that's her name. Anyway, when they used to talk about Columbine, talking about kids being taken from one shooting to another shooting and staged and put out there, playing like they were killed. And Alex Jones would come at it so far. I mean, this would be so sensational. I'm thinking to myself, how can anybody do these kinds of things? I do not believe this. How in the world can this be true? And yet, and still, I'm waiting to see what he's going to say next about it. And just following it. Just like people were following Trump. When Trump came out doing all that stuff, he was just following. They didn't believe this guy was doing this stuff and getting away with it. So I'm listening to Alex Jones playing that same game and listening to these other guys. And I'm here thinking, wow, I know the country's kind of crooked. I know that every government agency has its purpose. I knew that America and all the nations of the earth were really servants of the Satan, because anybody that would lie, steal, kill, and destroy, what they say, what is the devil? That's it. And so we know we do that, but at the same time, we try to play like we try to play like we're a good nation. And that doesn't mean we don't have some good people, but it doesn't take away our evilness either. And so I come back later on and I'm starting hearing other people. What? Alex Jones didn't know what he was talking about? What? Now I'm thinking, look at here, man. I heard Alex Jones talk about this stuff. I'm researching, following up, trying to find the information to verify. Now I'm listening to some more people who say different kinds of things. And Alex Jones is out of his mind. Wow. I'm hearing that. Then I'm hearing the President of the United States saying one thing. And then I'm observing other things being said. I'm thinking, wow, what is this stuff going on? Then I'm listening to the senators taking an oath saying one thing and then absolutely doing something different. And right in the front of the people. You say, wow, what's going on? And then you see the Supreme Court have to make some decision related, and you see they follow right suit with all of the other illegal things that's going on, immoral stuff that's going on. Somebody say, well, how was the court? Did the court operate proper? You can't say the court operated proper. How in the world can the court operate proper when this whole foundational thing was on an improper foundation and every plank built up was improper, and the court come along and sealed it, and you say, they're excused. They're not excused. Anyway, you see, you got these different views out there. Everybody got ones that they are caught up with. And the reality of it is that these things still exist. None of the stuff is getting fixed. So we should find something to try to fix it. And what is the best approach? The approach that works for all is the approach. It ain't nothing out here that's working for some. Somebody said, well, when you treat your kidneys, let's say you got, I'm just starting at kidneys. It might be liver, any other organ. But if you're treating it, giving it the right proper stuff, the other stuff is going straight through your body, doing the same thing through all your organs. You start doing something that affects an organ in a certain kind of way, that same kind of effect, negative effects, and even the antibodies get weak enough or whatever, not to be, there will come a time not to be able to restrain this virus. And the next thing you know, it's going someplace else. It's inevitably going to happen unless you get destroyed. Now, there are things to do to destroy it. You got the antibodies doing this thing. They got other stuff that you can do to aid in the whole process yourself. And then working together, y'all beat the virus. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to just say, I just want to drop the nugget on it. Be careful who you listen to. Then if you're going to listen to somebody or anybody, make sure it's that one person or that many people that's speaking for all people. Speaking for all people, every people would be glad to say, yeah, they speak for me. White people look and say, yeah, he speaks for me because he wants all of us to have our food, clothing, shelter, education, and health care, and our wants and our needs and our desires met. Black people look at it and say, yeah, he speaks for me. He wants us to have our food, clothing, shelter, education, health care, and our desires and needs and wants met. Yeah, he speaks for us. Then the natives would look and say, he speaks for us because he wants us to have our food, clothing, shelter, education, health care, and all our needs met and desires. Yeah. Then the Asian people can look and he speaks for me. He talks about my food, clothing, shelter, protection, education, health care, and peace. So yeah, he speaks for me. When everybody can look at a person, yes, he speaks for me because he wants that for me. Every race is saying, he wants that for me. And I know he knows what he's doing because he wants me to play a part in it to make sure it gets done. And that's what everybody's saying. And they're excited because they know now for sure he cares about me. I'm going to get a chance to play my part in it, and I know it's coming. I'm excited about it. And so when you go to the polls, you don't have to vote for Trump. You know what that's all about. You don't have to vote for Republicans. You know what that's all about. You don't have to vote for Democrats. You know what that's all about. You can vote for this fantastic, ambitious dream that you have by going up to that spot and writing in your name, and that indicates that you have made a decision that what America has been is okay. We've been there. We're not going to try to condemn it. We've been there, but we're ready to go on forward, and that's where we're going forward. Okay. And so until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I know you go there, you just write your name in that box, your name, and America will know that the past is being just that, the past. And this is a new day. And, well, you'll see many other videos that will give you some information about the steps, the moves. They're already out there. Just Eddie Marcus. Check out my playlist. You'll find all kinds of wonderful information. Until next time, thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen, and good morning.